Hello. I'm kind of 4 days late on this video. I actually made it on the day, but I deleted it because I had some errors. Monday was Columbus Day. Now it's like Thursday, I believe. Thursday, 6:54 a.m. Hi, how you doing? So, the subject matter is genocide. Okay. You're going to ask a Christian to recite one verse. You know, Christians don't read this at all. So they got one little verse memorized that they're going to say, "For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life." How sweet. Okay. Now this, I do not endorse this book or advocate the use of words of this book. I'm an atheist. I use this book as a weapon against itself. It's all evil. It's all lies. I'm capital N-O-T. I'm not a pastor. I'm an activist against this evil, despicable book. The one viewer could say hi. How about that? Deuteronomy 2:33-34. And the Lord our God delivered him before us, and we smote him and his sons and all his people. We smote him, all his kids, all his people. Deuteronomy 2:33. Deuteronomy 2:34. And we took all the cities at that time and utterly destroyed the men, the women, the little ones of every city. And we left none remaining. That means there's zero alive. And I marked this an adult crowd, not made for kids. So as a disclaimer, I'll smoke cigarettes. And I'll cuss, say asshole, bitch, motherfucker, fuck you. And I'll make fun of your religion. So if you don't like any of those things, you can click off right now. And Monday, 4 days ago, say Happy Columbus Day. No, I do not celebrate genocide, which means Deuteronomy 3:6. So the Lord our God delivered him into the hands of Ogosa, the king of Bashan, and all his people. And we smote him until there was none left remaining. We smote them all till there is zero left. Deuteronomy 3:4. And we took all the cities at that time, and was not a city which we took not from. We're pillaging and delivering up the goods and pillaging and we call that. Well, they're fucking stealing. That's what you call it. They kill everyone and take all the merchandise and goods. And you killed everyone. There's zero left alive remaining. But for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son. Deuteronomy 3:5. All these cities were fenced high, with high gates and bars, besides the unwalled towns, a great many. Sounds familiar, right? Mr. Trump wants bars and borders. What, cages and jails and stuff? Remember, kids are still in cages. Remember that. Vote Biden-Harris. Deuteronomy 3:6. And we utterly destroyed them, as we did to Sihon, king of Heshbon, utterly destroying the men, the women, the children of every city. The men, the women, and children of every city, we destroyed them. But all the cattle and the spoils of the city we took for a prey to ourselves. The cattle and all the riches and goods we still kept for ourselves. Just kill them all, kill them all, kill them all. There's zero left. And then, hey, we kept the cattle and all your merchandise and goods for ourselves. But for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him shall not perish. Joshua 6:21. And we utterly destroyed all that was in the city. We utterly destroyed everyone that was in the city. There's zero left remaining alive. Both man and women, young and old, and sheep and ass by the edge of the sword. But if you're selling out the world, you go in these cities and you kill everyone, men, women, child, oxen, sheep, ass, everyone. Hey, they even say kill the animals here. Some other verse, they said keep the animals and all the rich goods and merchandise. But here they said just utterly destroy it all. Young and old, men and women, the edge of the sword, the sheep and ass, kill them all. Edge of the sword, slay them all. Didn't say anything about keeping the animals this time. Joshua 6:21. Now Deuteronomy 7:1 and 2. Now this very first verse and this very second verse, I made a major contradiction video on it. But I'm going to skip doing all the dozens of contradictions because I don't want an hours-long video. When the Lord thy God shall bring thee into the land whither thou goest and possess it, and hath cast out many nations before thee, the Hittites, the Girgashites, the Amorites, and the Canaanites, and the Perizzites, and the Hivites, and the Jebusites, the 7 nations mightier, greater than thou. He promises you to do this. He says you're going to drive them out of your land. And you're going to kill them off and clean the cities up. And when the Lord the God shall deliver them before thee, thou shalt surely smite them and utterly destroy them. Thou shalt not make no covenant with them, and you shall not show them any mercy, and you shall show them no pity. You utterly destroyed them, no mercy, no pity. But for God so loved the world. But someday I'm going to make another contradiction video on those 2 verses. You can look up on my channel. I already did it. The video was, is God all powerful? No, bullshit. That was sometime earlier in the year. I'm not going to get into that now. Deuteronomy 7:16. And thou shalt consume all the people which the Lord thy God shall deliver thee. Consume all the people. And he delivered thee to you. Which means, hey, I'm all powerful, all knowing, omnipotent, omnipresent, omni this and omni that, and I'm everywhere and I can do anything and I'm all powerful. But I gotta send people, I gotta tell my people to go out and kill people. You're so powerful, but you gotta rely on people to kill other people. And thou shalt consume all the people which the Lord thy God shall deliver thee. Thine eyes shall have no pity upon them, neither shalt thou serve their gods. Their gods. I mean, there's only one God, Deuteronomy 6:4. There's only one God, Deuteronomy 6:4. Bullshit, fucking contradiction. Says they will go and serve their gods. And what happens when they go and serve their gods? Thine eyes shall have no pity upon them. I don't fucking care. Neither shall they serve their gods, for that they will be a snare unto thee. For that will be a snare unto thee. Don't get mixed up with these people who have other gods. Be a snare upon you. And you'll be fucking killed and utterly destroyed, consumed, and I'll have no eye for pity, and I will utterly destroy you. There's no pity, no mercy here. What does he say about serving other gods? We'll go to Deuteronomy 6:4. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one Lord. There's only one Lord. But why does he say in Deuteronomy 13:6-15? If thy brother, thy son of thy mother, or thy son, or thy daughter, or thy wife, or thy bosom, thy friend, which is thine own soul, anyone that is close to you, even your friend who is within your own soul, if they say, secretly, saying, let us serve other gods. Secretly saying, let us serve other gods. What happens then? Which thou hast not known. They're not your father's gods either. Verse 7. Namely, of the gods of the people which were around about you. Everyone who's around about you, all the surrounding towns, they have different gods. But Deuteronomy 6:4 says there's only one God. But hey, what about all those gods that are around about you? All, capital A-L-L, all. What about all those other gods? Other, capital O-T-H-E-R, other. All other, capital A-L-L, capital O-T-H-E-R. What about all those others? There's other gods. Deuteronomy 6:4 says, there's only one Lord. But then Deuteronomy 13:6-7 says, there's others that are around about you. Deuteronomy 13, verse 8. Thou shalt not consent unto them, nor hearken unto them, neither shall thine eye pity them. I'm not gonna feel fucking sorry for you. Neither shalt thou spare, neither shalt thou conceal them. Come along in my house, I'll hide you and protect you. Neither shall you conceal them. Verse 9, but thou shalt surely kill him. You're in my house and you worship another god. Kill you. But thou shalt surely kill him. Thine hand shall be the first upon him to put him to death. And afterwards, the hand of all the people. Afterwards. What are you going to do afterwards after he's dead? What do you send him out to all the other people? You going to hack him to fucking bits after that too? In verse 10, and thou shalt stone him with stones, then he die. Nah, you're going to stone him with stones, then he die. Didn't you already kill him back there somewhere? Because he has sought to thrust thee away from the Lord thy God, which brought thee out of the land of Egypt. Which is another big major contradiction video, but can't get into that now. From the house of bondage. There's so many contradictions and all that. And all Israel shall hear and fear and shall do no more any such wickedness that is among you. Which is another major contradiction video. Verse 12 of Deuteronomy 13. If thou shalt hear say in one of thy cities, which the Lord thy God hath given thee to dwell there, saying, I have given you these cities. No, you didn't give them those cities. The people who wanted those cities killed all the people in the cities to have the cities. It had nothing to do with the God. And the God claims credit for it, but it was the humans that were doing the killing of other humans. And the God takes credit for it that, oh, I gave you the cities. You didn't give them the cities. Didn't you say that they went in there and they killed every man, woman, child, cattle, sheep, and ass, and shit like that? Killed everyone. Every single thing, and there's zero left remaining. But there's another verse earlier on in Deuteronomy that said something about, are you going to kill all the humans, like man, women, child, but you're going to save all the cattle and livestock and all the merchandise and riches to steal upon yourselves after you killed everybody. But then some of these verses said, hey, if they have another God, I want you to kill them all. But Deuteronomy 6:4 says that there is only one God of Israel. And then in this Deuteronomy 13 it says, all the gods that are around about you. It means everyone in every fucking town around you has a different God. When there's only one God in Deuteronomy 6:4. I still only have one viewer with no comment. Okay. Deuteronomy 13:13. Certain men, the children of Belial, are gone out from among you, and have withdrawn the inhabitants of their cities, saying, let us go and serve other gods, which we have not known. We have not known, and that means we're inventing gods somewhere outside of the city. It's kind of screwy. I didn't fucking think. These people are fucking screwballs. I need to worship a God, but it's not you. It's not you. It's not you. The fucking Abrahamic Yahweh God, who's supposed to be the only one. I reject all this shit and I want to serve other gods. I'm tired of this fucking bullshit. I want to serve other gods. What happens? Deuteronomy 13:14. Then thou shalt inquire and make search, and ask diligently, and behold, if it be truth and the thing certain that such abomination is wrought among you. I want to investigate that it really is true that you're speaking about other fucking gods when Deuteronomy 6:4 says there's only one God. But I want to investigate and find out if these charges are true, which are fucking omnipotent, omnipresent, all-knowing, all-powerful God doesn't even fucking know. You gotta conduct an investigation upon all these people. Who do you worship? Which God do you worship? If it's not the God of Abraham, Yahweh, you fucking die. I'll utterly destroy you. I will not show no pity or no mercy upon you. And I'm going to leave zero left remaining, unless I like the cattle and livestock and your riches and goods. Deuteronomy 13:15. Thou shalt surely smite the inhabitants of that city with the edge of the sword, destroying it utterly, and all that are therein, and the cattle thereof with the edge of the sword. Even the cattle. What the fuck did the cattle do? What do they do to deserve it? Moo, moo, moo. You're fucking evil, says the Lord. I'm going to kill a bunch of fucking cows and bulls. Because I don't like you, because even the cattle and bulls might be moo, 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 other gods. Huh? The sheep and ass. Meh, meh, other gods. Ass, I can believe that because there was a talking donkey in Numbers 22. What did the donkey say? What about your talking serpent in Genesis 3? What do you think he fucking said? Okay. Deuteronomy 20, verse 16. But of the cities of these people which the Lord thy God hath given thee for inheritance, but of these cities that the Lord God gave you, he didn't give you shit. You, the people, killed other people to take the cities. God didn't give you shit. Okay. But other cities of the people which the Lord thy God doth given thee for an inheritance, thou shalt save alive nothing that breathes. You shall not save nothing alive that breathes. Everything that has breath, kill. Verse 17 of Deuteronomy 20. But thou shalt utterly destroy them, namely the Hittites, the Amorites, the Canaanites, the Perizzites, the Hivites, the Jebusites, as the Lord hath commanded thee, that they teach you not to do after all their abominations, which they have done unto their gods, What? 20:18 of Deuteronomy. He says, of their gods, which means there's more than one. There's many. Because they all have their gods. There's many. Many. It's not your God, the Abrahamic religion, your Yahweh. It's fucking all their gods. The Hivites, the Jebusites, the Amorites, the Jebusites, the blah, 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 the blah, blah, blah. all these 7 tribes that are mighty and greater than thou, they all have different gods. So you know there's at least 7 or more. Woo! Joshua 10:40. Oops, passed way the fuck up. Joshua's after Deuteronomy, before the Judges, right? Joshua 10:40. Yeah, I'm not there yet. I'm not usually flipping in Joshua for anything. It's 10:40. Still not there. Still. So Joshua smote all the country in the hills and of the south, and of the vale, and of the springs, and all their kings. You killed everyone in all the fields, all the country hills, and of the south, and the vale, and the springs, and all their kings. That means you killed everyone. He left none remaining, but utterly destroyed all that breathed, as the Lord thy God of Israel commanded. But God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son. I want you to kill everyone in this fucking city, everyone in this land, and leave 0 left remaining. But for God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him shall not perish. John 3:16. Oh no. John 3:16. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. But what about 1 Samuel 15? We're getting there. 1 Samuel 15, 2-3. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, I remember that which Amalek did to Israel, how he laid wait for him in the way when he came up from Egypt. Now go and smite Amalek, and utterly destroy all that they have, and spare them not. But you are to kill both men and women, infants even, man, women, infants, suckling, sheep, goat, camel, and sheep and ass, that fucking shit. Oh, why don't you dump your religion?